It is your girl, Just Patient Jen in this case, and I am here with my third week, hard to believe, my third week follow-up after having my Nissen Fundoplication Surgery, and I just wanted to touch bases and let you know how things have been going. Obviously, I'm in really great spirits, and I hope you are also. I hope this video finds you well. It is a beautiful, beautiful crisp October day today. I can't believe it's been icy already in Portland, Oregon in October. That's unreal. But anyhow, so back to the matter. So we are at three weeks, after I had that Nissen Fundoplication. Again, for those of you who haven't seen a video, Nissen Fundoplication is a laparoscopic surgery they do to basically help those of us who have severe acid reflux and or people who have gastroparesis, which is a slowing of your emptying of the stomach. And they help to correct a sphincter issue where the esophageal sphincter doesn't work as it would be expected to work. So therefore you have acid reflux. People will be put on different medications to help with the reflux issues, and a lot of the times it doesn't work. So then you're faced with a surgery, either a LINX procedure, a Nissen Fundoplication, or other such surgeries. In my case, it was a laparoscopic Nissen Fundoplication, and things went marvelous. The first couple weeks should feel like crap. That's to be expected with any major surgery. But this week was a little different. I kind of toyed with pushing myself a little bit too much too soon by trying solid foods that were probably not really supposed to be eaten yet. My doctor reminded me at the 2-week post-op visit, you are allowed, obviously with your doctor's permission, I was allowed to advance my diet so I could have thick oatmeal, thick cream of wheat, mashed potatoes, eggs, mac and cheese, things like that. I love KFC. I'm not being endorsed for this, but I love KFC's mac and cheese as well as their mashed potatoes and gravy. I absolutely love it. So I went ahead and indulged. I really wanted to try the chicken. I've been jonesing for actual food for so many weeks. I'm at 41 pounds weight loss at the three-week mark. Some weight loss is to be expected. You're not going to get the nutrition you need. You're on very strict dietary limitations. And even so, I'm still losing weight with advancing my diet. But important to still get your protein in. Protein's what helps your body and your muscles not decay and eat themselves. It also helps with making sure that your brain is getting the nutrition that it needs. Your general body needs certain amounts of nutrition in order to continue to keep you alive and cognitively being able to think and make sense of, function on a day-to-day level. So with that said, it's very difficult. I don't like textures. I'm very picky in so many ways. So getting my Ensure in or my Boost drinks is important. I love Breeze. It's a juice version of Ensure or Boost. It's actually by Boost. It's made by Boost, but it's called Breeze. It just means that it's a juice and it has the same amount of protein in it. So I'm still forcing myself to get those down at least 1 to 2 times a day, as well as eating. I made the grand mistake though of trying chicken. And I forgot, because old habits, this is a lifestyle change for the rest of your life. You have to learn to eat different. You have to chew things ridiculously slowly, and you have to make sure that you chew it until it's pretty much nothing solid. So when you swallow it, it's easy for that new funnel sphincter type opening to stretch and allow the food to go down. Again, like with my last video, there is pain that you get right at the top of your tatas for us ladies. There is a pain that you'll get, or a spasming, and it hurts so bad when you take a pill that went down the wrong way, you drink too fast, or you didn't chew your food up enough to where it will go down really easily, or you're not breaking between bites. So when you eat something that's a little bit bigger of a consistency, you have to make sure you allow about a minute to 2 minutes for it to make its way through that new opening, especially since there's still inflammation going on from the healing. Even though the incisions look great, things feel like they're settling back into normalcy, your body went through a major change. This is substantial in terms of how your body is learning to function again. So you've got to be slow. And I didn't wait between bites, and I did not chew up my food well enough, and so it got stuck. And with these types of surgeries, even with people who have gastric sleeves or gastric repairs and things like that, bypasses, you are changing the way your body digests things, and so you have to allow your body to function in its new form, and that means slowing down and chewing 20 times for a teeny little bite of food. You got to make sure you chew at least 20 times, was what my doctor said, before swallowing, and then allow a minute and then try it again. So it's a very slow process, and I got hyped up. You fall back into old patterns. You didn't chew it enough and you swallowed it too fast and it didn't go down, and you took another bite. And basically when it happens, you feel it immediately. Sorry to be graphic here. Immediately my mouth started to salivate. I was like drooling, and I knew the spasming pain was getting bad. And the only thing that your body knows to do is to get it out. And you're not supposed to be able to vomit after these types of surgeries, but when it's still stuck in the esophagus, one retch and it was up. So I'm learning my lesson to go slow. Otherwise, things are going really great. My stamina is still low, so I'm trying to exercise and do walking and going up and down stairs slowly to try and build my stamina back up so that I can go back to work in about 3 to 5 more weeks. More like 5 weeks, but anyway. Such is the life of a nurse. No bending, twisting, turning, pulling, lifting, all of those crazy things that we as nurses do at like a high rate, high acceleration pace. I've got to build up to that. So I'm not quite there yet, but I will be there very soon. And I have bad news. I just found out I'm going to have 2 more surgeries now, not just 1, but 2. So I'll be talking about those in the next videos, because I think learning about what to expect is nice from somebody who's a nurse and can break it down in easy to understand layman's terms, and for somebody else who might have to go through these things. So I'll keep you posted on those. Those will be simple surgeries. They're not going to keep me out of work or anything like that, but I will vlog about that as well. One of the things I did notice, so I do have twinges of pain, obviously where your stomach is at. Like right now, it's even uncomfortable to sit upright, just the squishing as it's healing. I felt pain in some of the other incision spots, so I know I'm twisting a little wrong or too fast, not quite able to adjust yet to that. So things are healing. The external incisions look fantastic. You almost can't even see them. That's how quickly they healed. And then the other thing I noticed is I still have the carbon dioxide gas pain. So it's right under my left shoulder. It is literally, there's my clavicle. It's right in that area. And I think it happened when I fell down the stairs at about 5 days after surgery. Slipped down the stairs. I grabbed a railing and I slipped and landed on that shoulder. So all those carbon dioxide bubbles that were being digested by my body and broken down, they all, when they slammed really hard, it kind of forced them back together into like a big one, or big gas bubbles again. So I still feel it. It just feels like a pinched muscle, cramp, spasm. It's just like a pulled muscle feeling. And so things you can do when you have that in the early stages of recovering is shaking your shoulders and trying to stretch, stretching gently. Those are things that can help. Also, in the early stages of recovering, peppermint tea is a great thing. Peppermint helps with nausea, but the peppermint tea, for some reason, is a good one that helps to break down gas pressure bubbles. So, as far as the other gas pressure and everything else that's going on, things are back to normal. It feels like I'm normal again. So, just learning my new limits and one day at a time. I'll see you at the next week's follow-up. Have a great day. Hug your loved ones for me. Bye.